What's up to all my Virgos out there? So please make sure to get the book at Amazon.com. The link will be in the description box below as usual. If you'd like to contact me for personal reading, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below. So yeah, if you'd like to also have me upload your tarot reading video onto my YouTube channel, costs $10. My email address as well as the price is in the description box below as usual too. So the cards that I come up with are the Knight of Swords, the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune. Shout outs to everybody coming up in here. The Page of Pentacles, appreciate it. Eight of Swords, Three of Swords, Knight of Rods, the Chariot, the Three of Cups, and last but not least, you have the Two of Swords. So I'm kind of going through this kind of situation myself, because what it is I'm seeing here about this entire top row is that a lot of you Virgos, right? See, here's the thing. The Page of Pentacles represents you guys, right? And the Knight of Swords, thank you. The Knight of Swords represents other people, right? Or the supposed people that say that they're cool with you, but really not. And the Moon and the Wheel of Fortune represents the distance or the difficulties that's going on between the two of y'all collectively, right? Obviously, it could be more than one person. But the point that I'm trying to make here with this, sorry for the cards, but you know, nothing's perfect. So the point that I'm trying to make here with this is that a lot of people, a lot of you Virgos are not seeing eye to eye with people. And part of the reason why is this Eight of Swords right here. They're using victimhood as a means of trying to farm empathy and sympathy so that they can lower the guard or the guards of others to basically do some lame, bogus stuff. And the thing is that the Three of Swords, right? The Three of Swords, Knight of Rods, the Chariot, and the Three of Cups, and the Two of Swords represents how it is that you Virgos, you see this. And the thing is that you see what it is that they're doing. And a lot of you Virgos are like, okay, so since you're doing this, what I'm going to do is that it only takes me about one time for me to learn, or few times for me to learn, very few. But now that I know this is what it is that you're doing, and now that I know, because like, see, the things that a lot of people tend to throw away Virgos and stuff like this, right? And they like playing this game. And the thing is that they, you know, like I said, I'm going through this kind of stuff myself. Thank you. I'm going through this kind of same situation myself, where it's like, you know, I'm realizing more and more that the more that I interact with people is the worse that it ends up being, because I'm a Virgo myself, because I realize that I'm not supposed to be doing certain things. And one of the things that I'm not supposed to be doing is, it's really not the thank you. It's really not the wisest thing for me to really like interact with too many people. Like I'm starting to realize that I got to handle my business completely by myself, because so many people, not just here on YouTube, but like in real life, like so many people will go ahead, like they out of their mind. They'll go ahead, right, raise your spirits or whatever the case may be, or think that's what it is that they think they doing, so that they could go ahead and try to like abuse you later type stuff. And like, you know, they're fair weather. You know what I'm saying? They're very fair weather. It's like they're confused as to what it is that they're doing. And the thing is that it's not that they're confused. It's just that, you know, they're trying to hurt you, but they're trying to hurt you indirectly. So they're using this victimhood mentality, which is what the Eight of Swords and the Three of Swords represent, to be able to get people to lower their guard so that they could do this. But they too idiotic. Thank you. They're too idiotic, because I study psychology. I also studied it in college as well, but I continue to study it since I was 15 years old. I'm about to be 29 this year. So people really don't seem to understand that doing this crazy stuff, ultimately it reveals you for who you are. Like, you weak. That's what you are. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, a sign of strength is not trying to manipulate anybody. Because this, you know what I'm saying? Like, a sign, and I'm going to get up on out of here, but a sign of strength is not having to necessarily manipulate anybody, because you're going to get it either way. So if you have to manipulate people constantly, that means that you don't know what you're doing. That means that you don't really have strength like that. That's what it means, because you constantly have to like use a con in order to like bring to the knees of somebody else. So since you Virgos understand this, you Virgos are like, nah, I'm not even gonna go ahead and participate, and I'm gonna learn more so that I don't have to, so that these types of people, is going to be more difficult for them to get a hold of me the next time, because it's not going to go down like that. And just as you Virgos should do it. So that's pretty much it. They just played themselves. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Peace.